For some analysis, let's turn to John Gong in Beijing. He's a professor at the University of International Business and Economics and a China Forum expert. John, great having you. And what's your take after both delegations gave their statements?
Well, first of all, really congratulations. This is a great agreement. I would say, both sides have been waiting for this for quite some time. Finally, it's happening. I think Sino-US trade can finally be resumed. It's almost like a big rain after a big drought. Congratulations for that. I think I read a lot from Ambassador Jamieson Greer's statement. He mentioned essentially two things. One thing is that he said the agreements. He said the differences may not be as big as originally thought. That means that they've come to some kind of a agreement. That's for sure. Second thing, interestingly, he said is that he mentioned the size of the U.S. trade deficit, $1.2 trillion. And my guess is, really the agreement is more about addressing Americans' concern for this trade deficit, which means that the solution for it will be more about increasing American exports to China. And also they mentioned the consultation mechanism. That reminds me of the consultation mechanism that was instituted in the first trade agreement between China and the Trump administration, I think in 2019. What it means is that this is all about increasing American exports to China, and they're borrowing a lot from the first agreement they signed. Now it's six years ago. Yeah.
So. In this, after what you just said, I'd like to dig a little bit deeper because there must have been some controversy there. Which points do you think were sticking out as the negotiations were taking place?
I think the trade deficit problem is a big issue. Another thing, I want to mention as well is that China is also. I'm pretty sure this time China also addresses a couple of important concerns from Washington's perspective, not related to trade. The fentanyl issue, for example. Reportedly, there was also somebody, a high-level government official from China's Ministry of Public Safety, which is the equivalent of FBI in the United States, also attending the negotiation as well, which means that China is definitely going to do something in that area to meet Washington's request to address the fentanyl issue. I think that's a big win for Washington as well as for China as well. And there might be other issues as well. One thing I can think of is that Washington is definitely requesting the relaxation of the export control of key rare earth materials. That's something Washington's been waiting for quite some time. It's actually taking a real impact on the U.S. Defense industry, and this is something definitely Washington is asking for. Probably that's one area that Beijing makes concessions here.
And John, what's next after these talks?
Well, I think this is the first step towards resuming Sino-US trade. And I would expect that the tariffs will be brought down substantially to enable at least partially the trade can happen. But I think there are also broader issues. There are too many things that can be negotiated within 2 days. So I'm pretty sure the next step will be about what's sometimes described in the media as the grand bargain, a range of much larger agreement between China and the United States regarding the trade issue. There will be more details probably being negotiated out. There will be further details about this consultation mechanism, for example. So I would expect the negotiation will be ongoing, which eventually will probably may lead to a grand bargain between the two countries.
I see. John Gong, thank you for your time and insights.
Thank you.